Hey guys, welcome back to another P3D video. I hope you're all well, and we are in the PMDG 737-700. Today we are flying with southwest from La Guardia, straight west towards Chicago Midway. We've got about estimated flight time of 1 hour and 34 minutes, and currently set in New York. And this FPS is a lot better than what it was when I was going into like what's it called? New York. The main airport. I don't know why I forgot what it's called. JFK, sorry. Look at that city line there. That's amazing. Got a bit of a this afternoon, so we should maybe get a sunset. Who knows? We may coming to Chicago Midway. And yeah, so catering's coming on board. I've just got some power on the aircraft, as you can see. I don't know if this is a bug or not with the same cockpit sounds on the outside of the aircraft and on the inside. It's a bit weird. I don't like it. And maybe I'm just not used to it because FS Labs has got different sounds for exterior and interior. So catering is now finished. We will get the fuel and payload set up. That's in pounds. Let's go and change that up wherever that option is. I believe it's here. Yeah. Menu, FS actions, fuel. So today we've got 5 tons of fuel, exactly 5 tons, 356 kilograms of fuel in there. And so zero fuel weight is 52.1. There, come on, let's go. There we go. 52.1. There we go. That gives us a load level of 84.5%. Lovely. So that's all done. We'll go to the FMC and we'll get the RSs all lined up. So our line and nav, we can do a little nifty trick here. At the very top, we can set this to that. I believe that will tell us how long it's going to align. 8 minutes. Lovely. Right, let's dock with the jetway over. Get that connected up, and right, let's go down here, pause in it to see the latest AIRAC cycle. Reference opening cargo door would be nice. Okay, that's opening up. Open up the entry forward, left entry forward, that is KLGA. We are at gate, I don't think it really matters anyway. GPS left, the route, and KMDW. Company route, and that's all entered. If you guys want to fly this route, this is our departure. There you go. That's all of that. Flight number, we'll be using Southwest. Is that what they call themselves? And yeah, it's Southwest. Southwest 1103. So that is SWA 1103. There we go. Runway for takeoff is 13, which is actually, I think, it's the closest one towards us. I'm gonna check. No, it's not the closest. But it's. I think it's the longest one. I think it's the longer one. It is longer than the other runway by 1 meter. Interesting. Activate, execute, perfinite. Zero fuel weight can go on. We are planning to use 4 tons of fuel because this final reserve was 1.5. We are also using cost index 15, let's say. Let's put that in. And yes, we are cruising at 400, so I got that cost index nicely calculated with my head. So 218 at 45 knots is our cruise winds, and that can enter in. Anyone knows what this means? ISA and deviation or something. I think I asked it before. I can't really remember. I'll see if I can find that. I don't think it really matters that much. It's just a simulator, like it's just a simulator. So yeah. Right. Takeoff calculations. I'm just gonna get Top Cat up for this, which we'll get up very soon, and then we get our takeoff calculated. So. Supposed to do inches, actually. I did put it to HPA, but we should be on inches. So that is pretty much 3000. Does this have a 737 700 on here? It does, lovely. And now derated. So what's our registration aircraft? We are, let's take a look, November 943 Whiskey November. So we'll enter that in. November 943 Whiskey November. I don't think you'll be able to see this, what's it called? The actual top cap thing. But it's not, so don't worry about that. Save and take off out of KLGA. Out on runway 13 and wind speed. Let's go and get it from out to sky. So currently the winds, the surface winds are, let me try and get, there we go, is 40 at 10 knots. 40 at 10 knots. Let's try and get a cinematic view here. Oh, that is terrible view, isn't it? So get a better one. That's alright. It's pretty good. I like chase plane cinematic views. So our takeoff weight as well was that 57 tons. Flats config, we're using flats 5 takeoff, and we'll calculate that compute. There we go, that's given us our flex temps finally. No D rates, climb 1 though, and we'll be using flex temp 47. Which goes a 93. Well, that's a lot different than what it said on here. Let's see if we can do that. That would help us get down to, there we go. It wanted us to do 86.9% on the N1, but 91.1 is fine. We're just using flaps 5. CG can go in, go to the next page. We do the runway winds, 040 at 10 knots. And runway slope is 0. It is dry. And V speed, so V1 of 125, V2 of rotate, sorry, 126, and V2 of 130. Lovely. That's entered in. I think boarding, the baggage only just arrived, I can just hear it beeping away there. And we've got the APU started up. So, do we have any fuel in the centre? No, we've got the inner forward, no, the forward left fuel tank. Come on and get the APU started up. Awesome. So, most exit lights can be armed, seatbelt signs and chime and everything can come on. Window heats, pitot or probe heats, they can come on. Go to ground connections, and we'll remove the pitot covers like so. Keep the ground power active just for now as we're waiting for the APU to start up. Cruise altitude be 400 up here. There we go. Landing altitude doesn't really matter for now, but I think we can set it. Let me see what it is in just a moment. There we go. Let's open up the charts. So it is, what does it tell me the altitude? Elevation, 600 feet. So we'll set that up at 600. There we go. Both up there. APU's running. Lovely. APU generator. Get rid of the ground power. Lovely. Right. With the ground power, make sure that is set. Let's make sure it's set. Move the yoke a bit, move the throttle, just to make sure the engines do not shut down when we start them up, because I don't know why that bug is that bug. Right. Close that door. Close those two doors. Go to the menu page, FMC, legs. And still waiting for the RSs to line up, but we can still get the pushback tug up to here. So, APUs are running, that's lovely. We've got all the fuel pumps turned on now. What we do, get the crossfeed open, just so we don't get a wonky wing, if that makes sense. One wing's lighter than the other because we use the fuel for the APU. Parking brake is on. So yeah, everything's looking good. Packs are off. Isolation valve to auto. Your damper can come on now, and we're waiting. Oh, irises should be aligned very soon. In 0 minutes. Okay. I think that rounds down to 0 minutes, so I believe it should be aligned very soon then. Remove wheel chocks. Yes, okay. There we go. RS is coming up now. Insufficient fuel. Ground connections. Wheel chocks. Bye bye. Cool. Clear that. Clear that. That got down to 10. Fuel was data. And to the right side for the first officers, VORs, data, terrain, 40, traffic actually can come on. Set weather, turbulence, done the weather radar, and 2000 down there. Lovely. That's all set. Flight controls, electronics, hydraulics, overhead, and air conditioning is all failed at the moment. That's fine. Just waiting for the right side to come through. There we go. We can now release the parking brakes.
Clear behind. Commencing push.
Cool.
Engines clear. Start at your discretion.
Hydraulics, fuel pumps are all on, packs are off, ground on engine number 2. And we'll get number 2 started up. We'll start the timer. So we can get our block time. There we go. Lovely. Engine number 2 is starting up. There he goes. There's 25%. In comes the fuel. I'm going to hit that base. I don't know if it's going to come in very well. Right, I forgot to set up the MCP. Let's quickly do it. Oopsies. Silly me. Got too ahead of myself there. Runway heading is 134. Let's start the pushback soon, shall we? No, we can keep going. V2, 130. Wow, that scrolls well. Stop here, pushback. Like so. Start number 1. Maybe watch that spool up a bit if you want. There it goes. See the marshal just walking up behind for some reason. He's okay. You can stop there, sir. Okay, GSX is definitely bugged. Right, let's bring in the fuel. I'm going to have to tell GSX. I'm just going to have to get rid of GSX because it has been a bit weird. Right, engine starting up. Alright, because of all that malarkey, anti-collision light was not turned on. Let's bring it turned on. And it's almost stabilised. There we go. That just clicked off. Continuous on the engine speeds, taxi, turn-offs, and flaps 5. Like is set. Auto-brake to RTO. Do a quick flight control check. Okay, there's no actual flight control checks to do. I mean, it's not there, but we can just make sure everything's all free, which it is. Lovely. That comes to the engine page, and like so. Parking brakes released. And we'll make our way onto, what taxiway should we go onto? Onto Bravo, which then merges onto Papa. Round we go. Nice little tight turn. Cool. So on the left now is Alpha. We're skipping Alpha to make our way onto Bravo, which will be on the left. Is that now? No. Alpha's on the left now. Just going to get through Alpha to Bravo. Nice. That's a runway. Don't want to go on that one just yet. And here we are. So on our departure, we'll do a straight left-hand turn. Pretty much get back on ourselves. Which is kind of cool departure. Air conditioning. We'll get the packs turned on to auto now. And Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 1. Crossfeed can come off. Cool. There's still many about the air conditioning. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, there we go. It's happy now. It's just the APU bleed was turned on as well. I believe, probably. So we're going to have to cross runway 22 and the other one, whatever it is. Just runway 22. And I don't think there's any air traffic around, so I think we're good to cross. There's an aircraft on it. There's an aircraft on the runway. So we'll let that take off. Slowly make our way to the hold short runway 22 and 13. Is it going to take off? It's just sitting there, really. Not sure what it's doing. I think it's on its takeoff roll now. Runway 4.22. Right. Just hold the aircraft here. There it goes. Lovely. Oh, wow. That rotation speed. Impressive Ultimate Traffic Live. Alright, get the strobes on. Out of the aircraft now, we're crossing the runway. We'll cross the runway very fast because I don't trust Ultimate Traffic Live. No, there's no air traffic down there, so I think we think it should be all good to get taken off really. So 1-3 Papa. Papa hold short. I don't know exactly what the hold short's called, we'll find out. And in we go to good old Google Maps scenery now. Drzewiecki design. Oh god, that lag spike. Loading in some sort of airport over. Landing lights, tax light can come off. Continuous in the engine speed. Keep the strobes on. And I think we're good to go. Flight directors and auto throttle as well. Okay, let's line up the runway, start the timer, bring up the thrust up to 50%, which is about there. Let it spool up. Make sure it's all good and stable. Hit toga. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Looking for 90% on the N1, which has been achieved. Airspeed is live. Did forget to set trim, but I think it's fine. Right. I always forget to set trim in this 737, don't I? Always forget the trim in that one, in this aircraft. Every time. V1, rotate. Okay, positive rate of climb, gear up. Yeah, let's really trim up here. Do a straight left hand turn at this airport on our departure. There we go, left hand turn. Not too tight. That's looking all good. VNav, LNav. Autopilot engaged. And we'll keep on the flight director. And out we go. Can keep the aircraft spinning to the left. We'll see if we can get like a little quick view there. Oh, hello. That is not nice. With the immersion package coming through, that looks amazing. That is beautiful. Take a quick screenshot there. Alright, what we'll do, get rid of the retractable landing lights. Alright, can bring the flaps up to 2 and up to 1. And as soon as we level out here, the aircraft did a tighter turn than I expected there. As soon as we level out, we'll set flaps up. Cool. Awesome. Actually that can come up to 80 nautical miles. 160, sorry. So we're gonna fly over the New York City skyline, just about over it. I believe JFK is over there. I'm not too sure on that. I may be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure JFK is somewhere over there. There's a lot of autogen loading in this around New York. Alright, flaps up. Gears off. Auto brake to off. Very successful takeoff. And goes the slats. Lovely. Into the sunset we go. Right. Hope you guys enjoyed the takeoff coming out of New York, Guardia. See the descent into Chicago in 3 minutes time for you guys, a bit about an hour for me. And enjoy the cinematics of this aircraft, it's very nice. I don't know if when's the last time it was 700 variant, I'm not sure. It's been a while since it's been the 737 as well. Anyhow, so hope you guys enjoyed our takeoff. I'll see you in the set, and bye bye. Hey guys, welcome back into the descent down into Chicago Midway. We are currently passing flight level 160. To visit the wing view there. I didn't get time to change the QNH or inches. There we go. 3008 is what we have set. So 160 there, and just currently descending down to 10,000 feet right now. We're going to go down to CGT. Currently descending on the Goshen 7 arrival, intercepting for the localizer by Banner onto runway 04 right. My headphones are extremely loud, so let's turn those down a bit. And getting a bit of low fuel on board, that's fine. We're going to land altimeter 2. And so yeah. So once we pass there, we're going to go to Banner and then descend down on the ILS, which will be good. So we are on 111.5 for the localizer, and that's the wrong one. 111.5, like so. And then the course will be 047, like that. Both sides will do. So then we'll do it down here again. 111.5. There we go. That's set on both NDs or PFDs, whatever. Both sides. So that's all done now, and we'll probably set this heading as well, which should be at the runway heading to about there. And that's all good. Drag is required, indeed. Let's bring out the speed brakes. Need to get right down, because I think there's a max 250 knots at 10,000 feet, isn't there? And let's get that speed right down. Is Chicago City in our view? I believe this is Chicago, I'm not sure. Definitely some sort of city, a lot of buildings. And look at that view, my god. That is that's a keeper, as you would call it. Say, that is beautiful. Right, let's go with the speed brakes there just to get a good view there. So we're running a bit behind time. Expected to land about 5 minutes from GSX, but not GSX, PFPX, sorry. Took us down to 4,000. I think we had a bit of headwinds. I'm not too sure. I can't remember. I think there were some sort of headwinds coming out, so we are just a bit behind. But it's alright. Let's bring the ND zoomed out now. There we go. We never actually turned on the weather on this one, so we'll turn that on. And I may have taken off T8, the T-gas, on standby. So after the takeoff, I was holding that altitude. There we go. So after I did the cinematics, I put T-gas back on. Silly me. We're offline. It's not too bad. It was fine having that T-gas off. So down to 4,000 feet we go. ILS starts at 2,400, but we can probably get on the ILS at 4,000 feet at KDUN, which is there. We should probably, yeah. If we're going to reach Banner at 4,000 feet, it'll give us some deceleration time, which would be nice. So what I'll do, get vertical speed turned on. See if we can get that green line at Banner. We'll go at 1,800 feet per minute then. Then we can get some deceleration time as we turn. And then it does say decel right there as well, which is kind of cool. There is, I think it's above 5,000 feet at Banner though. So actually what we'll do, keep it 5,000, so we don't overshoot. So what we'll do, we'll decelerate at 5,000 feet. Because we can't go below 5,000 feet in the Banner. There we go. So bring that down to like that deceleration rate then. Cool. I'm happy. Where is the airport? Yeah, look at that haze or fog, whatever you call it. It's quite bad. So yeah, it's 04, right? Got winds of 02088 knots. Temperature is 29 degrees. What we need to do is set the baro and ILS and everything, and the MDA, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to set the radio today. That will be at 250. Let's score that to 250. Like so. That's set. So autobrake 2 to the this. Re-ref would be landing flats 40 today. We've got a very short runway at landing at 125 knots, approach at 130 knots. Bring out the speed brakes again to get us down to 230 knots, I'll say now. Actually, it'll bring us down to 220 knots. Cool. Right, that should be at 1,800, I'd say. Cool. We're still on, actually we are on the VNAV. Let's bring the VNAV back, because that speed will be back down there. So yeah, we're all good there. I'll get that down to 4,000 then if we're going to go back onto the VNAV. Cool. Down to 195 knots. We have the flat limits, speeds and everything down there. If we take ourselves over there, we can see what they are. So, flaps 1 and flaps up to flaps 5 we can set 250 knots. Same with the landing gear, extend at 270 knots, yeah. So we're fine with that. Cool. Why don't we set flaps 10? Flaps 10 at 210 knots, we're fine. Right, let's go set flaps 5. There we go. It's saying flaps 5, right? Yeah, just making sure. Right, speed brakes can come back in now. Set to armed. Gonna line up the ILS and we get the approach turned on. There's the localizer. The glide slope coming in very soon, so what I might do is click altitude hold, and the glide slope will come in. And bring that speed down to 160 for our approach speed. So as we hold at this altitude, the glide slope will come in and we'll catch it, and we'll be all good. And it's just, there we go, there's the glide slope. Is that the airport right in front of us? Yep. There it is, over there. Oh, I need to get rid of that setting. Where can I get rid of it? There, delete. So I don't randomly go to the co-pilot view. Cool. So yeah, the runway is straight ahead of us. And not on the localizer, just a bit to the left of it. As you can tell by looking at the runway. That's fine. Just going to slowly get back onto it. The aircraft is, there you go, trying to turn right there. Cool, let's go set flaps 10. The airport elevation is 600 feet like we set in Guardia. So about 3,500 feet above the ground, I'd say, per now. So setting flaps 10 right now, it's all good. Let's quickly check how long the runway is. 04, right? 2,000 meters, pretty much. 2,000 meters. I may set Orbx 3. No, I'll keep it on Orbx 2, but we'll do full reverse. That sounds like a plan. AI, what's he doing? Literally just stealing my runway. Just came in. Cheeky little thing, isn't he? If he's landing on 04 left, that'd be really good. It looks like he's lining up for 04 left. If so, that'd be really cool. Like a San Fran parallel landing. But I think it's coming back for 04 right. May have to turn you off. If so, then yeah, that's a bit annoying then. No traffic on our arrival, but hey. And oh my gosh, does that look beautiful. That really does. That view. Sunset sunrise views are absolutely gorgeous. Get the approach on. So there's actually 2 aircraft coming into land. Oh, there comes the gear. That was not meant to happen. But hey ho, bring the gear down now. Set approach speed. Flaps 15. That's not approach speed. 130 is approach speed. I thought I deselected G to bring the gear down. Don't have like a gear view or anything. Don't have a gear view, no. Chicago City skyline coming in now. Right, bring the flaps down to 40. Bring the nose up nice and high. There's an aircraft on the ground. You can see down there, I think. Was that just taking off? I think that's just taken off, hasn't it? Yeah. If so, we're going to turn off auto traffic live. If it's going to be this much of a pain. Right, flaps 40, gear down, auto brake 2. Seatbelt signs are on, landing lights are not on at all, they are just weird. That's just me just not looking overhead for this flight. Again, I never look at the overhead, that's why I never get the lights turned on in time. How many things I've forgotten today? 3 things? I believe so. Yeah, let's try not to get above 3 things today. Right, let's get rid of the autopilot. Auto throttle bye-bye too. Onto traffic live, exit the runway please. Let's bring the nose down a bit more. Okay, bring the nose up a bit more. And bye bye auto traffic live. In we come. Never seen those flashing lights on the outside of the runway before. Never seen those before. Right, out of throttle. Nice little flare. Oh god. Too much of a flare. Touchdown. Full reverse, like I said. Let's get the aircraft to a nice slow speed. Reverse is in, and they're braking. Let's break off. Cool. Welcome to Chicago. 1 hour and 39 minutes. So I believe that's just 5 minutes more than we wanted to, but that's fine. Landing lights, taxi light, APU startup, engine speeds to off. We're gonna park right there, which I don't know what gate that is. We'll find out soon. That can come off. Standby on the T-gas. And yeah, all good. Right, let's clear up. Spoilers in, flaps up. Let's get the strobes off very soon. There we go. So where's that gate? Let's quickly find it before I get anywhere. It's probably one of the Bravo 1 to 3, which we'll find very soon. Bravo 3 that is. No, I'll just go straight towards it. Right, lights. Reset that. And don't come in too fast. Nice steady speed. And we'll park this baby up. Oh, lag. Oh my gosh, what was that? Oh, where did that come from? Don't want to stop too early. Let's keep it going. There we go. Right, parking brake set. APU generators online. AP gen. Engines. Bye-bye. Right, engines are down. Crossfeed can come on, and we'll just get the forward pump still on. For the APU, your damper can come off. Probe heats, window heats, packs can come, actually can stay on there. Air station valve, hydraulic pumps, electrics can come off. And we'll go back to the menu page, FS actions, ground connections, set wheel chocks, Peter covers. And we'll request deboarding. Whether radar still on. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Right, jetway. Yeah, jetway works. That's nice to see. Right, now edges all down, anti-collision light off, seatbelt signs off. Hope you guys enjoyed the flight today. That was probably one of the worst I've done in terms of remembering everything. But in terms of actual flight and how things went, I think it's really good. I loved how the that sunset right there. Let's just see if we can get that sunset. Let's go to the other side of the aircraft to get that sunset in. But yeah, Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. And wow, that's beautiful. See you in the next one, and bye bye for now.